Hello and welcome to Community Viewpoint. I'm your host for this segment, Maria Guerra, and I have the pleasure of being joined by Mr. Eddie Williams, who is the president of the Pahrump Valley Rotary Club, amongst other things. But today we're talking about a Rotary event. Thank you so much for coming on.
You're welcome. Glad to be here.
What do you
Thanks for
got?
inviting me.
Oh, well, thank you for coming on. You always have good information,
All right.
and I'm excited to hear about the new extravaganza. So
Yes.
let's get right into it.
Okay. Again, this is our biggest fundraiser of the year.
Okay.
We do a lot of fundraisers throughout the year in order to generate funds in order for us to do our community projects. This one is called Extravaganza, and the main purpose of it being called is we have a $10,000 first place prize.
Nice.
So one of the tickets that costs $80 if you don't want dinner, that would have meant two people, but if you want dinner for two individuals, it's a total of $140. And all of this money that we raise from this event goes right back to the community. And we're also going to have some great raffle prizes and also great door prizes. And this year, I think the first time in the history of it, and we've been doing it for probably ever since 1985 when the club got first chartered, it's going to be a Hawaiian theme.
Okay.
And the theme is we're going to have Hawaiian food there that's going to be provided at the Pahrump Nugget. And the date is going to be October the 9th from 2 to 5 p.m.
So we have time to get the tickets, but they're going fast, I'm sure.
That's correct. You have time to get the tickets, but they're absolutely going fast. And so please reach out to myself, Eddie Williams, and my phone number is 210-573-6161. Or you can reach out to Barbara Thompson, who is one of the longtime members of this great club, and her phone number is 775-764-0681.
And is there a website or like a Rotary website or an email?
Yes, the Rotary website is pvrotaryclub.org.
Okay, well that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a question. So there's a lot of businesses in town. I know there's a lot of businesses that participate in Rotary. Tell me a little bit about how somebody becomes a member, and then if a business, so it's a double question, then if a business can sponsor some of their employees to go to the extravaganza.
Yes, the process of becoming a Rotary member is reaching out or getting in contact with one of the Rotary members. We have a member here, chairman, but you also can reach out to me as a club president or any member to do that. And once you reach out to that individual and express interest about becoming part of this great organization, they will invite you to an initial Rotary meeting. And at that first initial meeting, your lunch will be paid for, and you'll be the guest of all the rest of the members. And we'll explain to you the process is. And not only one of the things that we would like for members to do, since we're a community service project or organization, we want members to be able to at least attend about 3 meetings and plus come on and assist on a couple of projects.
Per year?
Yes.
Okay.
And so that way we know that you are interested in helping us do some of a lot of the great projects that we provide in the community.
Okay, and how often are the meetings held?
The meetings are held every Tuesday from 12 to 1 at the Artesian Winery.
Okay.
Which is on 160.
It's really nice there.
And yes, businesses can sponsor other members to come, or they can sponsor a table of 5 or 6 people or whatever.
Okay.
Yes, they can do that.
So for those, I think probably most people know about Rotary, but tell me just a little bit about some of the projects that Rotary locally has participated in this year.
Okay. Locally, we participated in this year. We normally try to do it in the wintertime/springtime. One of our primary community service projects is building wheelchair accessibility ramps.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that's known for disabled veterans as well as senior citizens within the community.
Okay.
We also charter a Together We Read program at Mount Charleston Elementary School, where we provide probably about 300 to 400 books each, probably about 3 times a year. And we have an incentive for the student as well as the parent. And we normally get a parent. I said student. I said the student. I meant student and the teacher. We normally get a teacher a $100 check, and we normally get a parents a $100 gift card, and it's normally to Walmart, Smith, or Appleton, one of the local stores on there to keep them excited. Because we know and understand that the earlier we can get kids reading, the less trouble they'll be in the future. and the more they'll be able to contribute to society as they get older and become adults.
I love that. I love keep reading. I love that program. So so the upcoming event, this is the extravaganza. Is that the name of it?
Yes.
Okay. And so can somebody just buy one ticket or is it a pair?
Now somebody can buy one ticket.
Okay.
And the way it's structured set up at is that the one ticket will event 2 individuals. It's $80.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, but if you want dinner, which everybody should want dinner because it's going to be Hawaiian food in there, and you get a chance
It's going to be good.
Yeah, maybe sit at the table with your club president, which is me at the current time. Food is going to be good. You can pay a total of $140, and that'll get you 2 entry tickets as well as the chance out of 350 tickets. That's all we're selling based on the room availability nugget.
So your chances are 1 in 350.
Yeah, winning the $10,000.
That's awesome. So what are some of the sponsors, or who are some of the people or businesses that have helped so far with this, and what would somebody do if they wanted to volunteer or help participate with the event?
With the event,
if needed.
Yeah, if needed, they can actually contact myself, Eddie Wades, or Barbara Thompson, or either Dina Erdag,
Okay.
who has been a long time member of this club also, and she does a lot of great community, not only with our club, but a lot of other organizations within this community.
I noticed that a lot of involved people in Pahrump wear many different hats. So, as I know you do.
Yes, I do. Matter of fact, if you're not doing anything Monday next week, the
On
Pahrump,
4th of July.
On the 4th of July, the Pahrump Holiday Task Committee is going to be hosting the Holiday 4th of July parade and picnic.
That's awesome.
And it's all free, and we're going to be serving hot dogs, hamburgers, having watermelon contests, eating contests, and several other games for kids. That's going to be available. It's going to be
somebody could volunteer to help some of the games and stuff?
Exactly right.
Okay.
Yes. And it's
cool.
going to be at the Calvada Eye on the grassy area in front of the county commissioners meeting
It's nice
chambers.
over there.
Yes.
That's going to be awesome. All right. So tell me one more time the dates of this, and how could somebody pay? Do you take many forms of payment to pay for the tickets?
The date is, again, October 9th from 2 to 5 p.m. at the Pahrump Nugget. Yes, we do take different forms of payments, and currently right now we take cash and we take checks. We're in the process of working towards where we can actually start taking credit cards on a routine basis. But if somebody wanted to pay with credit card, they would have to contact Barbara Thompson. And her name is, again, her phone number again is 775-764-0681. And she is the member of the club that has the credit card capability to receive payment by credit card.
All right. And then if somebody forgets any of these numbers, you can go to your website at...
Correct. Our website at PV Rotary Club.org.
That's awesome.
And we have a lot of great information on the website. This flyer that I have in front of me is on there, but it's a lot of information about what the club is doing throughout the community.
Close up, but...
Yes. But like I said, that website is very interactive, and it's just tons of information that's on there. And we constantly update it on a weekly basis.
That's awesome. So how is a lot of the tickets sold already? So it's probably a good idea for people to get on it, even though it's in October.
Right, even though it's not October, I would say we probably done sold about, out of the 350, probably about at least half. About 150 tickets.
Yeah, and we're still months away.
Right.
Okay, so get your tickets.
Correct.
And it's at the Nugget, so you don't have to worry about like parking or anything like that.
Nope.
All right. So how long has this event been going on?
I'm going to say it's been going on, I'm going to say at least probably about 20 or 25 years.
Wow,
I would have to check and get the
cool.
history of it, but I'm going to say at least about 20, 25 years.
All right. And so tell me again what they're going to have. We got about 3 minutes so we can recap it, just in case you're tuning in right now.
Okay. What we're going to have there, like I said, it's going to be a Hawaiian theme. So it's going to be Hawaiian barbecue and a couple other Hawaiian dishes that's going to be served there. And we're going to like for everybody to come into their Hawaiian theme shirts, shorts. And if the ladies want to wear a hula skirt, they're welcome to do that or whatever.
This is your opportunity.
Right. They're going to have leis that they're going to put around and give everybody as they come in through the door.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And I noticed a photo booth.
Yes, we're going to have a photo booth where you can take pictures, and it's going to be neat. We're going to have it decorated in a Hawaii themed color as if you was on the beach in Hawaii. We just have everything except for the water. Might have some fake water there, but
Will there be sand?
That's a possibility. I don't know that yet.
There might
I got
even
to
be
talk with the
sand.
sponsors and the chairman of it.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Okay. And you're giving away $10,000, which is just like a huge deal too.
Exactly
so that's
right.
pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So how did it go last year? I know that I heard it was very successful and the winner was very excited. So.
Exactly. Last year we had it at Lakeside Casino in the back side of where they got the huge lake back there. And the weather was probably about 75 degrees, maybe 78. It was perfect. We had probably about 500 or 600 people that showed up.
Oh, wow.
And everybody had a tremendous time last year, and we had it outside.
So there was 500 or 600 people that showed up, but only 350 tickets. So
only 350 tickets
they
sold.
can still get a ticket after, but not to be entered in the
Exactly.
raffle. So,
Exactly.
okay, so that's the importance of getting them early.
Correct.
So you have a chance to be in the raffle because only
Right.
350 will be in that giveaway.
Right. Exactly.
All right. So let's do the numbers again because we're just about out of time. And thank you so much for joining us and for all the work that you do in the community.
Well, thank you for thanking
so
me,
much.
Maria, and I appreciate everything that you also do within the community.
Well, thank you. And let's do those numbers
Okay,
again.
numbers again
you
is
gotta be able to get a hold of you.
Right. Eddie Waves, Club President. My number is 210-573-6161. And the other primary point of contact for the extravaganza is Barbara Thompson, and her phone number is 775-764-0681. Call either one of us, and we'll definitely reach out to you and respond to you quickly.
And I'm going to see if I remember this right. pvrotary.org.
PV Rotary Club.
Oh, see, I didn't get it right. pvrotaryclub.org.
Correct. And
all
it
right.
brings straight up to our website.
Check it out. Get involved with all the wonderful work that Rotary is doing here in town. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a wonderful weekend, everyone.
And welcome once again to Community Viewpoint. I'm John Pollack, your host for this segment. And with me today, I have Vanja Anderson, our new community library director. And you see a lovely picture of our library in the background. And Vanja, you've been here on the job, you've boots on the ground, so to speak, a couple months now?
It's been a little over 2 months now.
2 months.
Yeah.
And you're still here?
I am.
You haven't had second thoughts. How did you find us?
I originally applied for the position back when it was first posted.
Okay, we're going way back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was over a year ago. So I was working as a university librarian back in California.
Okay.
And that was in the midst of COVID, and my hours were cut. So I was looking for a position outside California. Mm-hmm. And so I applied to this position and then one in Illinois, and well, as a few others. And then I got an offer from the one in Illinois. So I took it and I said that, unfortunately I accepted, I got another position, so I will be heading out. And I had my board members at that position, they did not show up. So I gave it about a year, and then I decided that, I need board support. So, and I got an email from one of the board members here saying, "Are you still interested in this position?" And I said, "Yes, I am still interested." So we interviewed again, and I received the position. And then a few weeks later, I moved here.
Oh, and it was the first time you've come to Nevada and Pahrump?
Correct.
Oh my goodness!
Yes.
What a culture
I don't.
shock.
I know. I guess you don't really count Vegas. Nobody does.
Right. Yeah, that's just as a tourist.
Yeah.
And Vegas is completely different than Pahrump. Oh, you know
Oh
that now.
yeah. Yes, I do.
Yes. So you have the most lovely building in Pahrump, the commercial building.
I think
yes.
so.
It's remained that way for 20 years, and the last 2 months it's remained that way too. We have a lovely landscaper too. The name escapes me, but that's another thing that it makes it look lovely too. The landscaping. Also, the building has been kept up for the last 22. This is 22 years old.
Yes.
Yes.
You can't tell.
No, really. So you have under your tutelage, or whatever you want to say, you have three basic areas. You have the, let's go first to the circulation desk in the library.
Yep.
If we could bring that up there, when you first come in the library, that looks very elegant right there, and it is very elegant too, and it's very well maintained, and it's a warm feeling when you come into the library.
Yes.
So besides that, well, what we do over there, you bring in your books, you take your books out over there, you go get library cards, and library cards, everybody can have a library card for free, right?
Yes, unless you're one of the snowbirds,
Right.
and then who they have to put a deposit down.
Right, but everybody else, as long as you have a residence here, you can prove residence, you can get a library card. And then with the library card, you can get, naturally, the books. You can get DVDs, CDs, you get audiobooks. And also, if you go to reference, let's go to the reference area. And while you're over there, I think we have the pictures of there's the reference desk. You know, just lately too, I don't know if it's you or what, but the library has been decked out quite a bit.
Yes, we've had a lot of we have a lot of programs going on. We just finished summer reading, so now Reference is doing their projects. So they are all decked out like a pirate.
Yes.
So they have an escape room set up, and they have a the battleship game that they've had going on. So they have a lot of is doing a lot of programs right now.
And you may see them in the near future, because on their way out here, they asked me if they could be on TV also. I don't know what the escape room looks like either. Let's see the preceding picture of the terminals over there, the computer terminals, because we have the internet. How many do we have now? 10? Or no, even more, even in the small room over there.
Yeah.
We have many terminals that you can get on and get on the internet through our computers, or you can bring your own computers there also.
Yes.
And sit at the wonderful tables over there, the comfortable tables, and now I have these little sexy little lamps over there too. And the atmosphere is very homey. It's rich, and it's comfortable, and like I said, it's a beautiful facility, and you walked into a real nice, great place.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody's been very welcoming, and it's
Yes.
a very nice building.
Yeah. Nothing against the Amargosa Library. It's a lovely library, but you cannot fit one more book in there. It's so small, and you put one more book in, you got to take one book out all the time.
Oh.
But it's a lovely little place, but ours is very roomy, and it's very comfortable, and it's very welcoming, not only because of you, but all the people that are there also. And then if we go over to the other side of the building where the kids area is over there, that's what they have set up right now. They have, what, fish and stuff?
Yeah, our summer reading theme was Oceans of Possibility. So we had our programs based around water themes, and then they decked it out like underwater landscape.
And there's some of the things that are happening in July. I didn't get that close enough, but they're having something going on today. What's today, the 7th? Library Game Day. Ages 4 to 15 years old in the Prump Library, 1 o'clock. It was real noisy before we left, so evidently they had a lot of kids over there. There's a lot of things to do. And last week I was in Ian Deutsch Memorial Park, and with the water games and stuff. Oh, they had the foam guy with FOAM, foam. He had inundated the kids out there with foam. They were buried in foam. Non-toxic foam, I must say.
Also grass safe.
Yes, grass safe too. And I was once again cooking hot dogs on my grill. But they had many different games to play. So we have, the library has many different items for people to do to make them feel comfortable to come into the library, things to do. to bring you out of the house, get you away from the COVID, being stuck in the home type mentality. And do we have another picture of the desk itself over there? We will in a second. But anyway, you have Alicia
Alicia.
and
Yes.
Julie is
Yes.
over in that
Alicia's our
department.
children's head, and then there's Julie.
Yes, and then right now at the reference side you have Amy
Yeah, there's Amy, Tyler, Carol, and Morningstar.
and Morningstar. And the circulation desk, we have about 4 or 5 people. There's Jennifer,
Jody,
Judy,
Barbara,
Patty.
and
Patty
Barbara.
came back.
Yes, we did.
Yes. So we have about a dozen people?
We
You
have 14 staff.
14, yes. Oh, did I miss it? Oh,
Oh.
there. What?
Oh no, go ahead.
Okay, that's the circulation desk. The one to the left? I'm missing, is that it?
That's reference.
Okay,
Yes. Yeah, that's their pirate.
yeah, it's lovely. No matter what you see is lovely. Is that should be it over there, and it's all decked out over there. And it's once you just come by, there you go. What are the hours? Do you know the hours? Yes, you do. 10 o'clock till 4.
Till 4 o'clock is on Fridays, and then we're open until 6 o'clock Monday through Thursday.
Yes. So, and if you want to stop by there, or if you want to call us, what's the number?
That is 727-5930.
Yes. So we have all those things to do. We have, oh, and if you're looking for COVID tests, we have,
we have plenty of COVID tests. You don't need to show any ID. You can just come and pick one up.
yes, and you can come back again also if you run out of that.
Yeah.
Yes. We have an overabundance. If you come over there, we'll tell you the story why we have so many COVID tests. It's all legal though. But yeah, so if you need a test, you don't have to go out and buy one. We have them for you. And also some of the other things that we have going on over there. You want to tell about the old men that think they're kids, the railroad club?
Oh yeah, we have the railroad club that meets. They set up a little miniature railroad, and that's and I heard that they set up something special for Christmas, and they have they come several times a year, and they set up a new miniature railroad. And so I've seen one so far, and then that's really interesting.
Displays that I'm reading off the brochure here are March, June, September will be the next time they come, and then in December.
Mm-hmm.
And Ray, the one gentleman who kind of runs the thing, he comes there maybe once a week, and there's a display that stays up throughout the year just to show us what it looks like. And he keeps adding to it, a little sign here, a little person over there, a little truck here. And he's like a little kid. The little kid in Ray is still there, which is sort of sweet. So do you want to tell us a little bit more about the library? We have a minute left. What can you say?
Well, we are going. We are having some changes happening. We are like, as you've seen from the pictures, everything looks very nice. But we are looking to have it be brighter for our patrons, so they're not having to quite be near windows to read. So it will be so. That's one thing that's going to be happening soon, and we will be having some new staff join us within the next week. So that's exciting.
Okay, and hopefully we'll have you join us too if you've been there before, or if this is the first time and you want a library card. Just bring an ID and just show us proof of the fact that you live in Pahrump. So remember, we're at 701 East Street in Pahrump. It's very quiet there. We're next to the cemetery. So I want to thank you for coming here today, and thank you for coming to Pahrump to become our library director.
Thank
and
you.
Good luck to you, and we'll see you there.
Thanks.